Hello guys, welcome back to the another live stream. This is of course the first live stream of Supermarket Simulator, and it's also my first devlog. It's my first time trying out new things like the devlog. Alright, let's pick up the pace. Let's just figure out where we stopped in the previous episode. That must be there's something issue with my OneDrive. I need to download few things. Is that done? Ooh, 8.2 GB. That would take around 5 minutes, but until then, uh, let's see what we can do. Oops, I forgot to open my chat. 1 second. Ghosted me. I know. I am not going to say that word. Ghosted me. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. A warm welcome to the world of Unreal Engine. Welcome, welcome. Why is my PC behaving very differently? And I think that is a reason. I mean, the OneDrive is a reason for that. Let's okay close it. All right, now we have the project. Let's open once. I hope my audio is balanced with the music. The music isn't too loud, right? Or else my voice is not too less, I suppose. Let's close everything. Let the project load. And also let's see where we stopped in the previous video. Music level is good. Alright, thank you, buddy. Let's open up our video studio. Yeah, so in the previous video we have done this cart menu calculations, and we bound that calculations to the UI as well, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah, we bound that, and we also got one major issue. Let's see what that is. I forgot. Yeah, so every time we are adding or removing the item, the remaining balance keeps decreasing, but we need to also reset it back to the 5000 or whatever the amount the player has. We need to again reset it. Let's analyze that, let's debug that, and let's try. Go there, interact, add to cart, increase. You see, now I have added, let's add 10, so total is 20 and shipping price $5. Now the remaining is, if we purchase this cart, player has 5000, so 5000 minus 25, it should be 1490, 4975. And if we remove it, you see the remaining is again not updating. And if we go back, add one more and add another 10, you see it is again decreasing from 4975 minus 25, and you see the total is also 45. Before it was 25, which is actually the correct value. So what do we need to do? Firstly, we have already code for refreshing the recalculate this thing. So we need to call that function every time we delete something, or every time a list is 0, or every time is added, basically every time item is removed. For now what we have is every time one item is added, or every time an item quantity is updated, we are updating the cart value. We also need to call the same function in the removing, and also adding new item and removing that item as well. That isn't a big issue. Let's go into that. Should be cart widget. Yeah, now on trash pressed, you see there is a function on decrement and on increment. We are calling computer widget update cart prices. We need to call the same function in the on trash pressed as well, so that it is going to refresh the calculation. I mean recalculate whatever items are there. For now it is only one item, which means if we remove that, they should go back to zeros. I mean the balance won't be 0, we'll fix that as well. Order will be 0, and shipping will put it to 0 if there are no items in the cart, and remaining it should be 5000 as well, or we can keep it 0. It doesn't matter because he's not going to buy empty cart. Alright, now here we already have computer widget. All we need to do is computer widget update cart prices. Let's build. Okay, let's not build this way. Let's use the live coding, and the shortcut for live coding is Control Alt F11. It is saying it is not working. Let's open up the project once again. Let's restart Unreal. And don't worry about this fancy stuff and all. Usually many people do not see this. This is an external plugin for Visual Studio. I told this thing in many videos, but still people are texting me that the code is auto completing. Like if I just go computer widget and I put dot update cart prices, it is going to change to arrow here. It is going to change to arrow. In C++, we do not use dots for pointers. Pointers are basically a memory address. We have to use dot arrow operator. It is called arrow operator. We'll have to use that, but my plugin, it automatically converts. It analyzes whether this computer widget is a structure or it is a pointer variable. If it is a pointer variable, arrow is going to be automatically added to it. I have dots in my head. Sure, go ahead. You may ask how many ever questions you have. Throw it at me. Yep, now let's try Control Alt F11. There you go, it is working. Successfully patched. Now if we remove an item, it should be updating without any error. Let's test it out. Total, let's add 10, 20, total 25 including the shipping. Balance 5000, remaining 4975. If you remove it, oops, is there any error? There is no error though. Actually, let's see why it is not working. We are updating the price. Let's check out the function. Total price 0, shipping price 5. For each cart item. Okay, when there is no item, it is not going to trigger. In our case, if we consider this iterator, we have zero items in cart items, which means this iterator is not going to be looped. Let's go further. Cart order price, set text, total order price. Okay, even this is not working then. If we go here, Total cart price. This should be changed to 0 as soon as we press the trash button. Cart order price is not working. Let's do something. Let's debug it out. Close the Unreal Engine completely, and yeah, this is set as default project. Make sure it is in debug game or no, debug game editor or development game editor. I'm going to set to debug game editor, which is already set, or else it won't debug properly. You will need to have the C++ symbols to be to debug. mm, let's debug now. I mean, I have no idea much about the devlog. Should devlogs be also a tutorial? Should I keep doing or should I explain stuff and do? I have no idea how devlogs work. I mean, I know the part of doing tutorial videos, which I've done many in the same channel of same game. But devlogs is kind of new things. I never watched devlogs. I never did devlogs. Okay, so we have a breakpoint here. Now, if we just play, add to cart, of course it is going to hit. Let's remove the breakpoint now. Here. Abe tu jana. Sorry, that is my other language, Hindi language. Pardon me. Yeah, continue. Let's add. And now if we before we press trash, let's put a breakpoint now. And if we press trash, there we go. Yep, the widget component is valid. Widget component, actor component and widget component are valid. Computer widget is valid. Alright, it is getting till here. Let's put a breakpoint in update cart prices as well. Okay, we are setting total order price, these to the default values. Next, yep, we have one item now. When we press it, oh, I understood. But we need to remove that item. Get cart items. It is going to return the cart items. Remove this, which refers to the current instance of object. If it is already removed, why is it still showing in the cart items? Am I returning the same item? Yes, I am returning the same item. It shouldn't be showing anything if that item is removed from that array. Why? Let me guess. Where is the call stack? Debug. Call stack. Window. Here is the parallel stack. Where is call stack? Yeah, call stack. This function is being called. Yeah, it is calling from the correct position, which is on trash pressed. Oh. Wait a second. We are already doing it. Yup. Let's stop the debug. I'm sorry, I didn't notice this. Yeah, this is where it will be cleared, and after the garbage collection, this cart items is going to be cleared, and on update again, it should be clear. It should be cleared and updated, but why is it not happening? Let's debug from the correct place now. Guys, please make sure to like if you want further videos of Unreal Engine C++. specifically C++, because I am very good at in C++, except for blueprints. It's like what do you call like ocean has many fish. Similarly, YouTube has millions of blueprint videos, but it lacks C++ videos. That's why I exclusively make C++ videos, even though people request for blueprint videos. But yeah, I do plan to release blueprint videos as well if people do demand or request too much for it, or there are good people who are many people who are requesting for it. Now let's see. Let's remove the breakpoint for now. Play. Add to cart. Let's go to 10. Yeah, 1975. And if I just remove it, yep, it is sitting here exactly. And we can check out. Can we check out? Now, once we hit it here, now we can check out how many items we have. We still do have one item which should be removed actually. Computer widget, get cart items, remove. What other functions do we have? Remove as many instances of item as there are in array, maintaining order but no indices. Alright, indices is not an issue as of now. Optionally shrinking the array. We do not want shrinking right now. Oops. Yeah. This is the part of removing the UI. This dot remove parent. It is going to remove that UI element from the list, and then collect garbage. My guess is we are using the wrong trigger of correct garbage. Let's search for clearing. What is that? We need to clear an array. Clearing an array. Vector of it's an array of vector and is simply clearing. That is going to remove all the items, and that can be happened at runtime as well. We need to search for remove element from an array. Not blueprint. In blueprint, the garbage collection is like automated stuff. You have nothing to do. Basically, a kindergarten student can also make games in blueprint because he doesn't need to know programming. He just need to use his brain. This is in C hash. Oh, did I put C hash? I'm doing it right. Where might be the issue? Are we adding double time or is there anything issue? Let's see. We'll do something. Yeah, here let's drop the project once. Let's log how many elements are there in that array before removing. Dot what is it? It's an array num ssc sms utility. Dude, where exactly I put that? sm debug helper. Yeah, maybe this one in the header. Yep. As some debug. Holy shit, bro. Why do I forget things? Print. The message will be f string message equals to, let's put this dot to string. Oh, not like this, buddy. As format as number. What exactly happened? Why am I getting random errors here? Maybe because of this. Let's comment it out. We have one bracket. Parenthesis is correct. Let's copy this. Let's Control Z. Control Alt and F11. Oh no, my bad. That only works when Unreal Engine editor is open. Control F5 to open the editor without debugging. Alright, now yeah, even before deleting it is only one item. What flag do we use? E object flags begin destroyed, finish destroyed. What about the no flags? Used to avoid a cast. Deletes or unreferenced objects, keeps objects that have any of the past any key flag set, will wait for other threads to unlock GC. Okay. One second, I'm updating tags for my video. Forgot to put tags. All right. Let me think. Hmm. Let's do the same debug after deleting as well. Let's see the count after deleting, whether it is updating or not. We need some sort of breakthrough. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes. Fuck this shit, bro. Right, now remove. Yeah, there you see. Before and after, the count is still the same. So we need to figure out why it is not deleting. Let me guess. Are we sending a copy here? No, we're not. We're sending the reference only. Okay, let's do something. Let's add a function. Remove item from cart. Let's call it uCart item. Item to delete. Let's make a function out of it. Now, if item to delete is valid, and also we need to check if we need to check whether cart items has an item like this item is there or not. We need to do that. Find or contains comparison. I forgot how we do this linking in C++. I always I'm irritated with this. Okay, let's do find by or find this item. If that is valid, what we need to do, cart items dot remove. It shouldn't matter whether we do it here or calling it in another class or actor. Item to delete. Now let's copy the same code from here. So was that the printing? let's remove it. This is the before one and the after one. After removing, cart items dot num. Let's put it to red, which means like red means it is directly calling from this function. And now instead of calling this function get cart items remove, let's call remove item from cart. Item type is this. It shouldn't matter whether we call it before removing this or not. Let's see. Are we using cart item here? Remove child. No, that is get child. Remove child of this type. Shouldn't be affecting, but let's try as well. Build failed. What error is there? Let's turn off the live code. Let's build. It is building, buddy. What the fuck you are giving build error? Okay, now let's check out. No, there isn't a crash. Add to cart. Update it to 10. And if you press remove 1, uh, 1 second. There should be an updated value of this function. Oops, that's the wrong button. Oi. Yeah, we are calling it properly here. Computer widget. Remove item from cart of this type. If that exists. Okay, let's check out whether that doesn't exist. What if that is the case? For some reason. Item does not exist. Alright, let's check out like that. Control B to build. Why there are two windows? Holy shit, that's the issue. Because it won't compile if there is another instance running. Yeah. Yeah. This basically okay. Formatting. Where did I miss the formatting? Item does not exist. Okay, now control F5. Item does not exist. There you see. So that is the issue. We are getting this. Let's see where else we are calling this function. That's all. We are only calling it at one place. That too for our debug purpose. So the item somehow is getting altered with after adding. This is cart item.cpp. The class name is uCartItem. And here also we are getting that. And this array is also of same type. Let's see where else we are using the cart items array directly. We are adding it here, and this is the current this thing. We are adding it when we are calling this cart item. We are adding it. Alright. This is going to return index to the new item. Alright. You're updating the cart price. Okay. In cart price, are we manipulating any cart items? Yes, we are. So it is basically so we have two instances. This is item 1 and this is also item 1, but this is duplicating while we are changing. That is why it is saying when we are searching this type in the array, it says item does not exist because the data is being changed to this. It is going to check each and every value to be matched. We need to send the copy instead of reference. No, we need to send the reference instead of copy. Let's see. This is remove which we wrote just now. Right. So this is the only place where we are manipulating it, the data. For each cart item order, we are only getting text here. We are putting text. This is computer widget. I have no idea why this isn't working. I'm being honest, no fucking idea. As you see, we are not even manipulating, it is just a getting. We are getting the data, but we are not manipulating anywhere. Let's see. It is actually removing it. That's my bad. This code is working properly. I wonder because we are not even changing data. There is an occurrence if we are sending any array or list or any collection, not only in C++, in any other language. If you are sending a copy, it is going to change the data of copied item, which is not going to reflect to the original item. But here we are not even setting anywhere. We are only reading the data. Okay. Now the second question, even though we are removing it, the cart values are not being updated, which means the issue is in the update cart prices function, because the count will be 0 here, right? When count is 0, it shouldn't be 1 second. Total order price. Let's put a simple check, which is not even required, but still, sometimes if cart items dot num is greater than 0, else cart order price dot set text. Let's copy the same. No, not all of them. Set formatted price of order value 0. Alright, then shipping value for now let's keep 0. Let's add shipping value only when there is at least one item in the array. Now cart total price, no need to do this. 0. Let's put everything to zeros. Player money, I mean it doesn't matter whether we put it player money or not, but let's do it for now. So we are going to get player money. Yeah, and for cart remaining, let's keep it to player money as well. Let's compile. Let the compile. Now let's test again. Let's hope it should work. Alright, right. Now it's working. Let's go. Now if you update the total to 25, remove one item, add 3 items. Now here it comes. Moment of truth. If we 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 9. Alright, that is working exactly how we need it. Now let's say this is set to 10, which is $20, 22 plus 5, 27. I suppose that is equal to 27, 73, 780. Yep, there you go. That is working now. Smooth. I know it took some time, but we learned something. Right now, what else was left? What are we doing exactly? in the previous video? I mean, what were we supposed to do? Okay, we can do the purchase item thing. Let's do the purchase then. Do we have a function? Market menu close? No, this is for computer widget, right? Purchase should be inside of yeah, basically computer widget. Let's see. Market button, market menu close, cart purchase. There isn't any function for this. Sad. Alright, let's bind it. If bt underscore cart purchase, time to create a function as well. Let's do that first. Copy this. Cart menu on purchase. Create a definition. And let's copy this. On clicked this cart menu on purchase. Alright, now in this function, what do we need to do? For now, let's get a list of whatever items are there in the cart, and also get the information of order value, shipping, total, and we are going to deduct that money from players' money. If cart items dot num is greater than 0, it is always best practice to check again. Alright, if the num is greater than 0, what do we need to do? First, we need to clear the cart items. Cart items dot empty. Right, and also here, as we can see, we have this as well. For each item we need to do this, like remove from parent. Let's copy that, and let's do it before emptying. For each item in cart items, item dot 1 second. No, actually we did not do this. All we need to do is we have a variable cart items UI list or something like that. Yeah, cart items list. Let's copy that, and I suppose we can empty that as well. Yeah, clear children. And now both the UI and the backend array is empty. And now we need to get the economy data. So we have a code here to get the player money. This is to get player money. Do we also have for set? Okay, let's do that. Let's copy this both. This is not set to const, so we can change values there. So player money equals to player money minus cart. What exactly do we need? We need to subtract of cart total price, not get text, and we have a fancy function there, ssc utility or sms utility, get price from formatted text. The text will be get text dot to string. Here you go, the play money is updated. I think we can do minus equals to. I send value never used, doesn't matter, I'm going to use it now. Nah, sometimes Visual Studio just suggests random bullshit. Okay, next thing, money is deducted. We can call update cart items, update cart prices. Let's build. Those are removed, yeah, but the money is not deducted, so maybe we need to create a set function as well. What is the variable name of money? Yeah, player money. Player money plus equals to money. Are we adding it there, or yeah, we can do this as well. Player XP plus equals to XP. Why is it throwing? Okay, no return statement. We do not need any return for this. Now coming back to here, on purchase, remember we are adding that money to existing money, so we can send this whole value in negative. I mean, here it is fine, I guess. Yeah, this should be void, which means like it doesn't return anything, so we do not need that. Now let's compile. Add random things by, there you go. And the money is updating now. Alright, now what else? Let's head to computer, no computer widget. Let's head to the computer interactable. We should be inside the interaction system. Computer on and interact. If auto controller, let's copy the same thing. We need to set the target from computer to player camera. Yeah, we need to get the player camera. If you head to player, there should be a camera component. Yeah, we need to get this component now. This is basically for exiting the computer widget on input. Okay, in here we have a code to get the player. Let's copy that. Let's add character slash sm player character dot h, and also okay, there is no get try get pawn owner. There is no function. Okay, how are we going to get player from computer? Or simply we can use gameplay statics to get the reference of player as well. If auto player equal to u gameplay statics get actor of class sm player a sm player character static class get actor of class. What is wrong in here? Yeah, we need to send the world, right? Get world. Yeah, now this is player actor. Now let's cast that as well. If auto player equal to cast asm player character from player actor. Now player dot get camera. Okay, there is no function. Let's create one quickly. Inside public section only. Let's copy this. Actually, let's get this. Get player camera component. Return camera component. The float should be u camera component with a pointer, and they should be const. Get player camera component. Try to get owner. Now let's copy these lines to here. Let's see in super what do we have on interact and on end interact. Let's put a debug log. Ending interaction with this item. All right. Let's try it up. I hope that will work. Let's also check out what binding we have for the stopping interaction. I interact will on interact 0. Did we bind anything for stopping interaction? player. Yeah, here is the main part. My bad, we forgot this thing. So on player and player character, what do we need to do? So it is basically the reverse of we are doing what we are doing in start interaction. First, let's add input binding of stop interaction. Interact input collection. Let's duplicate this and interact. All right. And interact and stop. No, is it end interact as well? Yeah, end interaction. Now in this function, you have to do the same. If camera component is null, we have nothing to do because that will throw an error eventually. We do not need this, we do not need this, we do not need this. All we need to do is when this is hit, get interactable. And are we saving this interactable anywhere? I suppose not. Oops. Actually, we do need all of these, most of these. I think that's all with changes. I need to check out my dummy project. This code is already finished in that. Now let's bind the input first. Where is the input? Data input action interact, duplicate it, name it, and interact. And interact. That is done there. And also here we need to do. Yep. And interact. Let's put backspace and also escape for now. And we do not have any triggers or modifiers, and we do not need for this as well. Yeah, let's try it out now. Press backspace. There you go. That's it. And the focus is not again retaining by itself. If you just observe, now the cursor is visible, okay, and if I backspace, the cursor is gone, but as soon as the cursor comes out of the viewport, it is coming in, which is basically the mouse events and all. Let's check out where that is. On interact, sorry, computer.cpp. I'm already putting it to false. Okay. Controller dot set mouse. Nope. I forgot what that was. Okay, for now that is not an issue. We got rid of the backspace thing. Okay. Next, what can we do? It's been an hour. That's a good progression we did already. what can we do next? Guys, anyone suggestions? Whoever are in chat, any suggestions what we can do further? The dummy project is of 12 GB. Oof. Hello,
हेलो डार्लिंग, who's here?
it's
ये देख
me.
भी इफेक्ट्स वापस से इस पे आ गया डिफॉल्ट पे क्यों?
What?
एक सेकंड दिखाओ।
Well, you
वापस
guys
से
are
डिफॉल्ट पे
working.
आ गया।
वो सेव
No, no.
कॉन्फ़िगरेशन नहीं हुई होगी।
I have
No,
finished
no. You
major.
finished, I know.
No, no, stream is not finished.
Oh, sure.
Stream is
Acha.
running. They can hear you as well, but
Oh, hello stream. How you doing? Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's for free. If not, his dog will come and bite you behind.
ऐस
I was just thinking what else I could do. The major bugs were fixed in my game now, or major
Oh,
requests. They was texting me in my Discord that how to implement these, how to implement that. Those were finished under 1 hour. Now my mind is blank. What I can do? The thing is, the dummy project with flooded features that is in my OneDrive. It is 12 GB
do
now.
apply changes. Okay.
Teach them basics of Blender यार।
Teach basics of Blender.
हाँ, सिखा उनको।
अच्छा तू will you come to stream now if I teach that?
हाँ, अभी आ जाऊँगा।
Alright, then come to the stream. Hop on to stream. Just for you, I'm going to teach Blender.
Wow. अरे मेरे को ये हो रहा है भाई, ये रीसेट हो रहा है कुछ भी करूँ तो। मेरे को ये
वो
समझ
सेव
में नहीं आ
कॉन्फ़िगरेशन करके वो करना होगा। स्क्रीन शेयर करो।
मैं नहीं कर
Buddy, someone asked for Blender's tutorial and they are doing something else.
we are coming.
Okay.
ये देख आ गया।
आ गया।
ओके, मैंने वापस से टिक मार्क कर दिया। सेव चेंजेस।
एक सेकंड रुक, इसका बस एक सेकंड। हाँ, ये क्या बोलते हैं, सारा कुछ वो कर दिया।
Yeah, now guys, whoever are the core people who loved my supermarket simulator series, and let me assure you that Blender is also one of the core component in game development history or game development what do you call path. A solo developer has never been anything. He will have to have good knowledge about the design part. He'll have to have good knowledge about the artistic knowledge. He needs to be creative. He needs to be technical. He needs to have control over the business part as well. I mean, I'm not only talking about opening your own startup company like any indie studio. Even though you are doing a game developer job, you need to have control over many things in game developing industry. That's how one can hire you without any second thought. You have multiple skills in your background. They pick you without even questioning. That's how today day works. They do not see your education qualification, education background. They see what you are capable of. So learn many things as possible, as soon as possible, as what do you say, like learn as much as possible. Yeah, so my buddy here requested to teach basics of Blender in live stream. Let's do it for a while, and he is about to finish his work. Let's wait for him.
Okay, चलो.
हो गया क्या भाई?
आप
स्ट्रीम चालू है.
हाँ हाँ हो गया चलो आ गया मैं
स्ट्रीम पे आजा फिर.
आया कर
कौन सी स्ट्रीम?
I'll be back.
YouTube पे लाइव हूँ भाई.
Say hi to IC and
क्या कर रहे हो?
बकलोली. अरे इसको लिंक दे देना NPC को दे. गोस्ट बाइक आ गया. गोस्ट बाइक आ गया. अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है, मैं डेफन हो रहा हूँ. तू चैट में बात कर.
ठीक है
Alright, time to start the basics of Blender. Hashtag step 1. Select A to select all. Basically everything whichever are there in your scene. Select A to select all. As soon as you open your Blender, select A, press X and press delete. That is the first basic step in Blender. You should never use the default given cube, camera and light. Even though you will have to add another cube, you need to still remove that cube. This is something no one tells you, okay? And this is the step number 1. Why not A plus delete? You can do that as well. X is more near to your left hand. Delete, you'll have to navigate your hand to delete button. It goes with delete as well. Blender is all about time efficiency. There are few people I know, like let's say these are the faces. I know someone who select face individually like this. But recently I told them, don't do this. Select L to select all the faces linked with that. That's how you can select all the faces linked with that. Now, let's add here as well. So this is basically a cube with cubes inside. Now, let's go to face mode. And if you select oh shit, my keyboard doesn't have numpad, but the shortcut is shift plus plus to increase the what do you call, it basically goes in this pattern. It selects each face layout outer way. My keyboard doesn't have numpad, so yeah. That is one shortcut. Now let's do a quick cloth simulation in Blender. Let's add a plane. Make this to 15. That should be good enough, large enough. And let's add a monkey face. A mesh monkey. Let's drag that above and see from front. Let's give subsurface diffusion for this. Add to 2 and shade auto smooth. So whenever you see a blocky or Minecraft style or low pixelated or low quality model like this model in Blender, so you will have to change the facing from the shading from, this is the flat shading now. You need to change it to shade auto smooth. Yeah, मेनू कैसे खोल रहा है जो pointer पे आ रहा है. So you'll have to buy that add-on. So these are paid add-ons, most of them. So the one which you are talking about, the menu, it is Mesh Machine 3 tools. Machine 3 tools, you will have to buy it. Or you can comment down for the link. I can provide it as well. Alright. So this is very handy, you see, for the render mode, for changing the camera angle, for changing the object mode. Everything is very handy with this plugins. Okay, now let's make a cloth simulation. For instance, let's add an infinite background as a studio lighting. Let's select these edges. Control B. There should be something. I forgot annotation or which basically shows what keys I am pressing here. Blender show keys pressed on screen. Yeah, this one.
On 2, we can activate an
I don't want to show another video.
add-ons to
There is a plugin, okay. Screencast keys. Alright, let's search for it. Extensions. Screencast keys. There you go. Install. It is installed. Add-ons. Screencast keys. Enable on startup. Nope, I do not need it on enable. Screencast keys. Run it. Yep. Now you can see what shortcuts I am pressing here. So if we go to tab, you see tab. Alright. I hope that is much clear now. If you press Ctrl plus B, B for Bravo, and slide your mouse, you are going to see bevel modifier. And if you scroll up, it is going to add more vertex to the edges. It is going to smooth out that bevel edge. And I feel this. No, let's add more. Let's increase little bit. Yeah, and left click to place to make changes. Now let's also auto shade. Now let's add a camera. So apparently if you head to view, navigation, where is it, navigation, and here walk navigation is there. If you right click on it, you can set basically it will be like this. Okay, you click assign shortcut. I would like to give shortcut of controls plus space. Now whenever I press control space, I'll have a smooth walk like animation with this. I can scroll up with my mouse to walk around. I can scroll up to change the speed of camera. And now this is useful for this thing. If I go to camera, so changing my camera's viewport will be very difficult. So instead I just set the shortcut for navigation, walk navigation, press control space, move around, find the good frame. The orange lines you see is the frame which is going to be visible in the final render. If you just go like, for now let's keep it straight. I'm not going to use oops, yeah, I'm not going to use the shortcut for now. I was just demonstrating. I want a straight vision. Are you there, Dev? Are you there in the stream? Do you acknowledge me? Let's rotate it. Yep, alright. Let's rotate it in x-axis 90 degrees. Now you see a straight. Let's get this closer a little bit. Maybe -5. Let's get it. No, minus 6. Yep. And the z value 1.9. Alright, now let's change the camera settings, focal length. I personally use another plugin for camera. Again, it is paid. The plugin name is what was that? Camera presets. Oh, it is not installed. Yep, not a problem. Yeah, so put the focal length to 80 and now change the camera distance more. It looks more realistic. It is going to give good depth of field. Put -9 and 2. No, 1.9 is fine here. Actually, let's move it way further because we are planning for cloth simulation. -12. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's add a plane. Okay, here's the tip. So you're navigating this around. I mean, you're orbiting around this monkey, the monkey guy. Okay, and when you zoom out, this is going to make things clumsy. It is obstructing your vision to the object, and you know it is breaking your workflow in Blender. So select this object. If you head back to object, okay, you should see viewport display, and you select remove the display as textured to wire. Okay, this thing, it is going to become this. I mean, like it is wireframe mode, and if you select bounds, it is going to go only going to show you the outline of this. And but if you change to render mode, this will be visible. It is not going to affect your render. It is only going to change your viewport workspace. Now I can orbit 360 of this monkey. Nothing is going to disturb me. This thin line doesn't affect me. Alright, this is one of the tip. Now let's increase the size of this plane. Let's get it little closer. And now go to edit mode. Let's add 10 loop cuts vertically and 10 loop cuts horizontally. Now press A 2 times to unselect everything. Just like you press A single time to select everything, press A double time to deselect everything. Now if you press right click and go to, yeah, it is the first option, subdivide. It is going to basically, oh wait, yeah, select everything and subdivide. Number of cuts. Oh, this screencasting is going to overlap with something else. Can I change the position of that? Oh yeah, we can. Let's go. Yeah, 1300. Okay. Now subdivide it. Like, the more you subdivide it, the high quality you're going to get of cloth. Now I'm pretty confident about my GPU, so I just flooded it with so many loop cuts. Let's test, and if the stream lags, you need to understand that my GPU is dying. Alright, now let's head to the physics tab. Give cloth to the plane. Basically this is acting like a cloth. Select the monkey, select collision. Okay, and this should be let's do basic cloth simulation. Let's not head into advanced. And in the plane, which is the cloth, Under collisions, let's tick self collision, where the cloth is going to collide with its own cloth as well, which is what happens in IRL as well. So now, yeah, that's it. I think we can render it. Not render, simulate it. I hope my GPU is fine. You guys need to say it whether the stream is lagging or not. Now, yeah, it is around 120 frames. Let's cap that to 120. Now this is real time. And you see, no, not फट गया. क्या फट गया? Is my voice breaking? Christ. 404. Hey yo, my stream YouTube control panel is saying connection is excellent. Stop pulling my leg, hello. It's brand new GPU, buddy. Yeah, now you are seeing very jagged edges, blocky shit and all. And again, even though if you press auto shade, it is not going to do anything. That's because this smaller, let's go to edit mode. The more smaller each face is going to be here, is going to replicate that highest quality possible. So if you see here, the blocks you see here are basically those blocks who are trying to fold that block. But at one point when that block is big enough, even though you fold, there will be a sharp edge. If you see here, I forgot this, yeah, T. Yeah, if you see here, there is a this thing. Second, yeah, you see here a sharp edge is there. That's because the block whichever is there is trying to fold smoothly into this curve. There is a curve here, like the monkey's ear is there. The cloth is trying to fold to match the shape of that smooth this thing, but in that process it doesn't have that much geometry. Geometry is basically the vertex, the faces, the edges, everything together. There isn't enough geometry, so it is eventually giving you that sharp edge thing. So to fix that, let's head to the let's select the cloth. Let's add a new modifier, subdivision surface, and now you see in the front side it has been reduced by 50%, the jagged edges. You want to see again the difference? Yeah, this is before adding subdivision surface or subsurface division, the both are same, and this is after adding. And now you can ramp it up, and be careful, do not ramp it up too much. Your GPU might crash, or make sure you save your data. Okay, now you see it is multiplying the size 2 times. Before, let's see, let me show you. Let's hide the subsurface division. Let's go to edit mode. Now this is the face. Alright, if subsurface division is there, it is going to again multiply it 2 times. You see, this became 1 time, this block has become 2, 1 and 2. Okay, and if I put the levels in viewport to 2, it is going to do this 1 and 2, and now this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So each block you see is going to be again divided by the number of the setting you set in the subsurface division. Alright, that way we are achieving highest quality possible. And again, my guess, this thing is never add subsurface region before you simulate it. It's going to take a lot of CPU and GPU. Let it compile, let it load for 120 seconds. Right, now it's done, and it's coming with real-time FPS, 30 FPS. Now you see the cloth looks ultra realistic. It is smooth, no jagged unless you zoom it too much. Okay, let it finish it. Let that finish again. Yeah, now you see in the camera. Let's go to the camera. First frame. So this is our cloth simulation. Congratulations, you have done the cloth simulation now. You know how cloth works, how collision works, all right, how subsurface division works, and you have got to know some of the important keyboard shortcuts, all right. And now what else we can do with this? All right, let's head to render mode once. Remove the lighting so that we'll get HDRI lighting. I hope my GPU is fine. I'm doing these things on live for first time. Ooh, my CPU and GPU are just chilling with 2K stream, 60 FPS stream, and Blender rendering at 20 and 30%. You see that? 25% and 30%. They're just chilling, buddy. No way. Alright, now what can we do? We can ramp up some materials to these. We can render it out. That looks like a good Halloween emoji. Alright, now head to the materials. Let's name it as cloth. Head to shading. View selected. Right, one thing you can do is you can convert it to mesh. Now this thing is baked now. The simulation you were seeing before, even though I play now, nothing is going to happen. And even though if I remove this monkey, that is going to stay there. You know why? We need to bake to remove unused data. Now it doesn't use any of the data at runtime. Okay, so baking is basically, let's save this file. Let's name it as my first cloth sim. Okay, once we bake it, head to shading. It should be much faster now. The Blender viewport navigating is much faster now, and you can easily move it. And while if you do not bake it, if you try to move it, it is going to calculate the data again and again, including the modifiers. For each 0.01 millimeter, it needs to update that again. So basically it takes lots of resources. You can use without baking only when you are using animations. That too, in animations we have animation baking as well. Let's say, let's add a cube. Let's go to side. Okay, now in the 0th frame, this will stay here. If you press I for integer, it is going to add a keyframe to your timeline. and if you go to 30th frame, put it here, press I again. Now this is animated. Okay, that is how you animate it very simply. All you need to do is at frame 1 I want it here, so place that wherever you want, press I for integer, and go to the next keyframe wherever you want to place it, press I again, and that's how you animate it. Okay, now about the baking part. Now let's say we want this animation, exactly same animation, to play let's say this side of area between the camera and the monkey. Now it is playing behind the monkey. I want this to play here. And without baking, if I try to change sorry for that, if I change it here, and as soon as I play, you see it is again going to the same place. Instead, select object, animation, bake action, 1 to 30, right? Let's keep it to 1 to 30. Okay, and now you see it is baked. If we change it to sorry, where? Yeah, if we change, no, this should be after baking we are supposed to do something. Again, I'm very sorry, it's been a while I animated in Blender. We basically first bake it, and also I'm very sorry, it is an unfinished thing. I never bake animations because the data should be live in my animations, but that's when I'm going to do that in next or right after I explain the materials. So baking is basically, it is not going to calculate the animation data every second because the data is already given each frame by frame. If you put only first frame and last frame, the center frames are going to be calculated by your CPU at render time, which is again going to increase the render time. Instead, if you give the data already, which is by baking, it is going to calculate the center frames. So it only needs to load the given data from the Blender to render. That is also part of baking. Okay, now coming back to the shaders. Cloth. Let's give a silk type of cloth. Let's make this cloth a silk fabric, or what do you call fabric is again, yeah, whatever it is. Okay, first part of being a designer is seeing a reference, silk cloth. Even though you know how silk looks, keep your eyes always open. Okay, let's see this image. You see that the shadows are not shiny, and the edges where the highlights are, it is highly shiny. Alright, and the base color, let's say here is the base, it is also shiny. So you need to you need to analyze these things whenever you are focusing or whenever you are doing any work in creative background or creative related work like logo making, rendering, modeling, whatever it is. Have your eyes open, keep watching references again and again. Okay, now first let's change the, okay, never mind, let's ramp up the metallicness. Yeah, change the mode to material preview. This was default given. You see the highlights are not so shiny, and the base color is also not shiny. Let's give metallicness. As you ramp up metallicness, it is turning black, but in actual it is not black, it is transparent. Not transparent, the metallic feel, like how steel looks, how iron looks, the metallic look. Let's do one thing, let's give some color to this as well. background. Let's go with something. You know what? I'm also going to give tip of color palettes. So basically there is dude, what was that? I think, yeah, COOLORES. Color palettes. Use just press space to generate new colors. Okay, not gonna suit. Okay, we can do silk of this color and background of this color. Maybe let's try it out. Click on this to copy. Head back here. Base color, hex code, copy and paste. Now for the silk, head to shading. For the silk base color, this should be the silk. Paste it here. In layout mode, rendered. See the magic? The colors are like they do match perfectly with those colors provided from that website. You know, they look very bound together. Okay. Now let's again come back to the metallicness. That isn't too. It is too much metallic. Let's keep it around. Let's go to rendered mode and remove the lighting. Let's ramp up to 0.7. Yeah, that looks fine for me. And again, roughness will affect the base color. There you go. I get the feel of seeing a silk cloth. I do get. So it is again personal preferences. You can ramp up however you want. भाई तू है क्या स्ट्रीम पे?
हूँ ना।
तो बात कहीं को नहीं करता बे.
अरे
You need to acknowledge.
डोंट क्लियर क्यों हुआ था उस चीज के लिए.
अच्छा ठीक है. Okay.
बॉट अब वाइट लिस्टिंग ऑन कर देना.
Okay. Definitely. Yeah. So these are the beauty of Blender and its colors. Okay, now we got roughness alpha. We need not do anything, and it already gives the feel of silk for me. Let me know what you guys think. Does it look like a silk cloth? Leave about the monkey sitting inside. It is not visible from the outside, but I get the feel of seeing a monkey. I get the feel of silk. Okay, let's select these both items because you see the cloth is colliding with the flow. I forgot to add floor as collider as well. So it's okay. We baked it, so we can move it however you want. Let's delete this cube as well. Okay, let's move our camera little bit behind, so that all part of it is visible. -14. Let's get it little down, 1.7 or 1.75, 1.8. Yeah, that is good. Okay, so this is the you got the basics of modeling with the no, not modeling. We haven't yet got into modeling. You got shaders, basic shaders or materials, cloth simulations, and little bit shortcuts, camera controls. Now the another main part, lighting. Alright, now we have HDRI lighting. If you select the scene light and scene world, you see a pitch dark, some glowy thing. Even To be honest, this shouldn't be visible as well because we do not have a light source. If you put a camera in a pitch dark room, you see nothing but a dark room. But for some reason you are able to see, you are seeing this. That is again Blender's issue, not ours. So let's add two area lights. See from front, rise it up, rotate it in the y-axis. R. Okay, another shortcut to rotate. R. Okay, it enables the rotation tool. Okay, R. I want to rotate in the y-axis. Press Y. Now press 90. There you go. You don't need to select this tool or come back here, change each value by value. Just press R, Y, 180. R, Y, 180. There you go. Okay, so let's head to the data for this light. Increase the size to maybe 6. Yeah, 6 is too much. Let's make it 4. Yeah, 4. So the area light is the area which diffuses from whole square or rectangle shape. Okay, spotlight is a light which is going to only give light from a single dot, a single point, and it is going to spread like a cone. This is the radius. So how smooth the light is going to blend, or how sharp the edge of light will be. For example, blender light edges. Edge sharpness. I have dots in my head. I am going to sit in a blender. You have dot or dot? You see the difference between here and here? So here the cone has very sharp edge, and here it is diffused. Both are spotlights. Okay, here you see the center of the light has highest brightness. As you go far from it, it reduces. It goes from highest brightness to lowest brightness, then dark. But here you see the brightness is spread along this radius smoothly and evenly. But once you come out of that zone, it is dark again. And it shows the perfect example, street light. It doesn't have a smooth kind of thing because it has a cone inside light. And an example for this smooth this thing is a candle. Candle do not have a sharp edge. It is going to give a smooth transition from bright to dark. This is one of the example. You said right. I'm going to sit in a blender. Chutney banana hai aapko? Should I make a pickle out of you? I would add a box and add fog to it. You want me to do it? Let me finish this. Yeah. So that is the spotlight, and then spot and point. And yes, the one you saw in first is point light. The difference is very simple. One with sharp edge is the spotlight. One without the sharp edge is the spotlight. Point light, sorry. Okay. Now, where were we? Yeah, lighting. And for the area light, this line representing the direction of the light. Okay. Let's increase the power. Let's go to render view, and you see there you see a little lighting towards the right side of us, on the left side of monkey and right side of the camera. And as we ramp up the camera light power, You see it is increasing. The brightness is increasing. Okay, if you just put it to some million or 10,000, you see it is like a flashbang on your eyes. Okay, let's put that back to 150. Let's get it little closer in the x-axis, but not too close to see this sharp edge in the camera. Okay, now let's head to the normal mode. Press Shift plus D to duplicate it and press right click to leave it in its original place. Okay, now I'm going to change its origin to the cursor. Oh, this is a light, we cannot do that, but that's fine. Let's do something. So this has positive 4 on its x-axis. Let's select the other and put 4 as well. Basically we want to mirror it to other side, and you can see the axis. This is x-axis, so we can just mirror it to x-axis. Now put -4. Now this is equally distanced to the left and also to the right. Now if you go to the camera and render, you see the light even on the left and also right, because the distance is same, power is same, angle is same, everything is same. Okay, and to the left light, let's change the color. We can get some neon type of thing. Neon is basically pink, purple or blue mixture. Now left side is pink, and on the right side let's change the color to any suggestions, guys? Any color, specific color? The sky blue looks good. Cyan also looks good. Green, the blue, yeah, it suits very good. Yeah. Okay, now you got the good ambient looking light. Not ambient, I would say party type of looking light to the left and right. Okay, now you see there is too much darkness in shadows. Okay, that is where you need to understand the lightning part. So if let me say let's save this first. 3-point lightning blender. I can show this in Blender as well, but again, as image is available, let me just use the technology. So if this is the monkey, there will be 3 points where the light will be emitted. Okay. Oops. Paint. Okay. If this is my object, I'm going to emit light. If let's assume this pen size. Are? Yeah. Let's assume this is our camera. Okay. Now the camera is going is having a view of this direction. Now a light from here will be emitted as key light. Key, okay, which is the primary light. All right. Then this another light source will be backfill or fill, and the other one I forgot what that is. Yeah, fill. Yeah, this is sorry. This is back, and then from here fill will be there. Now this is going to give a good outline of the object, okay, where the object's outlines are, and this is going to define how bright the object is going to be looked, because how much light is going to emitted on that, and fill is going to fill the shadows. That is exactly what we want now. We have the ambient lighting or the party lighting or extra lights, but we do not have the primary, back and fill lights. Let's add them. Cyber Newbox, welcome to live stream. How are you, buddy? Beginning of the stream, make sure to check out after ending the stream. I was working on Supermarket Simulator as well. Then I shifted back to Unreal. Sorry, Blender. अरे NPC बुलाया? हाँ?
थोड़ी हेल्प चाहिए थी।
स्ट्रीम पे हूँ मैं।
क्या कर रहे हो?
स्ट्रीम पे हूँ भाई।
स्ट्रीम पे क्या कर रहे हो?
लिंक भेज रहा हूँ, देख लो।
दिखाओ। थोड़ी डेवलपमेंट रिलेटेड हेल्प चाहिए थी।
स्ट्रीम पे हो अभी? नहीं।
सर्वर डेवलपर नहीं, खुद का।
अरे तो स्ट्रीम पे थोड़ी बात होगी वो सब।
ओके, मैं क्या वही स्ट्रीम करते हो, डेवलपिंग करते करते जो लोग करते हैं।
हाँ, मैं
लिंक का भेजा।
भेजा मैंने तेरे को। या ओके भाई, हूम बोलते हैं क्या? ठीक है, व्हाटएवर। हाँ, नाउ वी नीड की एंड fill, not key, fill and backlight. Let's do that. We can add area light only. Increase the size to 5. No, 5 is too much. 3. It is just fill and backlights. Let's get around this height. Let's get it back, and also to the left side of camera. Now there are two things you can do. One, you can manually align the camera, the light towards the object, or you use the modifiers, or the basically modifiers given by the Blender. Add go to, we can simply search as well. Oh sorry, it is change it to constraints, I guess. Yeah, constraints. Now change it to, it is in constraints only. You select track 2 for this fill light, not fill light, backlight. Now the object will be this. Which object it's selected? This up axis is Z, track axis. Yeah, now we are tracking on -y. No, not -y. The Z is the up axis, and oops, I messed up something. Okay, wait, we have selected plane 1, just like we need to. Let's change its name to cloth. This is the correct one I'm using. Legacy tracking constraint prone to twisting artifacts. We can do other as well. No. I remember using track 2 only, but why is it not working? It is going above it. Oh, now I get it. Because its center point, the origin is above. Yeah, I was wondering why it's not working. Let's do something. Change its. If you go here into options, you can select origins only in effect only. It is not going to move object. It is only going to move origin. Put it around center of object. Now you see the fill light is tracking that. Let's remove the effect only again. And if you move it, it is automatically going to track the direction of that object. Now if we can just go on Z axis for top, I'll put around here. Now let's duplicate it, press R and press G, not R, G. Get it over this direction for fill light. I mean, this looks fine. Little to left. Yep. Now we need to increase the power. Let's put this to 75 and the fill light to 100. Now you see there will be a difference. Let me show you. These two are the key and fill, right? If you hide it, let's go to the camera. Okay. let's see the difference first. If you see here, the edges are darker. The edges, I mean the border of this object from the camera's perspective are darker. If you enable the backlight, you see the background is white. You see like a thin white outline over the object and also over the curves. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, so backlight is going to provide the outline support for the object, for the camera. And if now fill light, you see the center area here, it is way too darker. When two big lights are there to your right on left, there will be in realism, because you have sun, you have interior lights, you have many lights out of the blender in IRL. So when you enable the fill light, you see the difference. And yeah, we need to reduce the power for the fill light, maybe 45. Yep, that is way better than what we started with. Let's enable the turbo and denoise for viewport. Yeah, you see, I feel that we are in a good position where we started with. Okay, we are learning, you guys are learning, that is totally fine. Now what else can we do? Yeah, coming to the background, you see the light is only till here because it is a area light, and the light is not an infinite light bounds. So first of all, why is that not visible? No, yeah, my bad. Yeah, if we change this back to visible, which is textured, yeah, so you see the area is only visible until a radius where light is bouncing. Okay, we need to change that by adding a sunlight, sun, and its strength will be 0. No, 0.0 or 0.1. If you render, you see a infinite kind of background. Let's select sun again. Let's increase the that's too much. .05. Yeah, if you remove all these, yeah, now you have an infinite background kind of thing for your background, no matter which direction you see except for this front. Okay, now guys, any suggestions in the Discord and in the chats? What do you want me to do next? Anything to add up to this? You want any smoky effects? We can do that as well. Should I add a smoke behind below this, or let's finish this by rendering? Come on, somebody in chat. Anyone in chats? Okay, nobody is there, I guess. Alright, alright, alright. Let's render it. Yeah, cache should be set. You might not see these options and all. Oh, not here. Let's head to cache, accept, render. Ooh, my GPU is now overloading. I got warning from OBS. And there you go, the render is finished. Save as into the downloads. There you go, congratulations. That's a beautiful looking what do you call, a monkey, an invisible monkey. You started with nothing and now you have a studio looking lights with a 3-point light setup with a good neon style lights to the left and right, and customized silk type of looking cloth which was simulated again onto the monkey. That is beautiful process of learning. All right. Ghostimbai, do you want the smoke thingy as well? I want to add a box and add fog to it. Do you want me to do that? Step 1, remember, delete. Now you want a box. There you go, the box. And you want volumetric fog in it. And for that you need to head to shading, new, remove principal BDSF. So, oh, not BDSF, BSDF. Search for principal volume. Put it to volume as well. Let it load, and you see the volume is already a block of fog. Okay, now in shading you can change the density. Okay, you can change the color, change the emission. Emission is basically it is emitting light from the smoke. You can put very little emission. Okay, and temperature that will be used when you are simulating fire. Yeah, that is basically the fog. You can scale it up. And the camera, it won't capture without a proper fog and all. You might find inappropriate artifacts when you use volumetric fog without proper object, what do you call, without proper objects in the scene, because it is an empty infinite world. You see, in that if you are rendering block of fog, it might not be the expected result. Let's check out. If you go to render, add light first. Sun. Yeah, intensity is there, and see, it just looks like how it was looking in the viewport. Because fog, to use volumetric fog, you need to have proper lighting. Volumetric fog. You see that? If you remove this car, that ground, the fog is just black and white. That is exactly what you're seeing here. So it goes well with the scene. That is not completely a scene. Fog is never only the scene. You see here, if we remove these windows, remove these monkeys, this architecture, it is just white and black, fuzzy kind of thing. That's it. It needs to have proper collisions where the alpha will be minused where the collision is there, and the volumetric will be passed from outside to only the open area. That's how you see these volumetric fogs. That is a good video today. Anyone else with their requests in Blender? Anyone? Because I'm about to close my stream if there is no one. Anyone, guys? I'm all ears if you have any requests. Alright then. I'm considering there's no one who wants any requests from the stream chat. I'm going to end up the stream now. Thank you so much for watching. Whoever hopped onto stream, thank you so much. And whoever are there in the chat right now, please make sure to you liked and subscribe if you want further videos, if you would like to support me. See you in the next stream. Thank you so much for watching. This is Kable signing off from Ska Studio Games.
My fucking Devlog bencho. Look at that. Look at that mutual friend. What? What? Wait. What did he say? What did he say? Very curious to know. Very interesting. बता क्या बोला वो तेरे
नहीं
को?
नहीं कौन सा सर्वर पीसी इज आउट ऑफ कमीशन नन द मोमेंट
Species down. Species.
तो मैंने इसको बोला कि मिलते हैं अपन मैं करता तेरा
He's very good. He's very good.
जानता हूँ मैं
So
उसे
he and IC, they were my first two Indian friends on Discord. And all from 2016. Yes. And Warlock stays near my house only. Not even 3 kilometers.
in India
Yeah. He's the one who built my Discord, dude. He comes from a PC troubleshooting.
वॉरलॉक मेरे को यूआई में मिला था जब FIRP फर्स्ट बंद हुआ था तब मैं यूआई गया था